Hey, warrior parents, it's Mr. Mead, and I feel like it's been several weeks because it has. But with Thanksgiving and all the snow days last week, I just haven't had a chance to send home a weekly update. So this is going to cover this week. There's some really big happenings as well as next week, which is our last week before Christmas vacation. Okay, first and foremost, we are wrapping up Don Quixote today. We're doing a spelling test and also an end of the unit test tomorrow. And this marks approximately the halfway point for our curriculum. We've got a total of 9 units. We've now finished 4 of them, and we'll be well into the 5th unit by the time that we break for Christmas. So I'm really pleased with where we're at. Do keep in mind, though, that we do have a large amount of time in April and May that will be devoted to standardized testing. And so I like to try to get us as far into the curriculum as I can before the new year, just to make sure that we're on track to finish the curriculum by June. So that's what's going on in language arts. Our next unit is nonfiction. It's historical, and we're going to be studying the Renaissance artists and technology, how the world changed. Starting around 1500, the 14th and 15th centuries is where we pivoted away from the medieval age and into a more modern time focused on technology and learning, which is still continuing to impact us today. So that'll be exciting. And also in social studies, you may have heard by now that we're inventing our own countries. We've got 2 countries going, one for my homeroom, one for Mr. Moriarty's. And I just forgot the names of our countries, but I've got kids who are designing flags. And we're starting businesses. The big thing about this is that kids, if they are getting help from you or supplies from you, please make sure that you are getting paid in some way. They're either paying you in cash with the green money that they get from me, or they're doing some other kind of work around the house to do that. Also, keep in mind that you don't have to buy them anything. This is up to them to come up with the natural and capital resources that they need. And so I don't want to put a burden on parents. If your kid comes home and is like, I need you to go buy me like 100 boxes of Pokemon cards for my business. No, you don't. Like, you absolutely don't have to do that. If you have a box of Pokemon cards that you don't want, you're welcome to sell it to your son or daughter, but don't feel like you have to go out and buy anything. This is limited by their creativity, not by your financial resources, especially at Christmas time. So if you have any questions about that, just reach out to me, let me know. I'll be happy to answer those. And we'll be doing this through probably next week and then a little bit after Christmas as well, just because the snow days really threw the whole schedule off. Now, biggest thing for this week, elementary music program. This will take place on Wednesday. And it will be starting at 6 o'clock. Your child will need to be here at 5:30. So please make sure they're here at 5:30. It is combined with the elementary and the middle school. It's a pre-K through 5 program. The gang, the whole Forest area family will be here. And because of that, I would strongly recommend, if you've got any carpool options, use them. They're looking at having overflow seating, so seats will be first come, first serve. I've never done this. I'm fairly new to the district, as you may know. So, but what I'm being told is that the whole community shows up, and so you'll want to be here early if you can to get those seats, and also if you can carpool and bring another family with you, if you've got a minivan or if you've got a trailer and want to load the kids on the trailer and bring them. I know that parking is going to be a little bit dicey given the number of people that we're expecting. So again, the kids will need to be here at 5:30. I'll have my students here in my room, and I'll be here obviously for the program as well. I'll be looking forward to that. And then it should get done, I think around starts at 6. We should be done around 7:30 is what I'm imagining. If everything goes smoothly, which I'm sure that it will. And then next week we have a holiday party, which will take place on Friday of next week. So that's the 20th. And kids can bring in games. They can bring in snacks. They're allowed to wear pajamas. So I sent home a sign up if you'd like to send in punch or cookies or stuff like that. Just let me know with that slip. Send it back so I know what to plan on, what we need. There is also an option to participate in a gift exchange, which is optional. I really drilled this home on the kids. It says in the notes, families, depending on the size of your family, can be really, Christmas can be financially challenging depending on how many kids you've got. So you'll want to think about that. If you've like, oh yeah, we definitely like to participate, just send in a toy. That should be for a boy or a girl. That'll be taken in, and then everyone who brought a present gets a present. You just basically switch presents, but it's optional. You don't have to do it, so don't feel like you have to. That's next Friday. This Wednesday, I'm backing up now. Day after tomorrow, we're going to be having a game day for about an hour for any students who did not receive a discipline referral in first quarter. So that is most of the kids. And then I'll be doing something different for the kids who did get a discipline referral. And then the last thing, on a personal note, personal/professional, I don't know who you are out there, but somebody went ahead and nominated me to be the Z93 Teacher of the Month. And this radio station showed up on Friday in my classroom, and like people with cell phone cameras out, like my superintendent's in the room, everybody's smiling. I look like a deer in headlights, but the bottom line is that there has just been an overwhelming amount of recognition that I've got for nothing more than the privilege of getting to work with your sons and daughters every day. And it's been very gratifying for me to feel so appreciated. Obviously, I was a little bit confused. If you saw the video on the Z93 Facebook page, it looked like a deer in headlights. But I really want to let all of you know that that I appreciate your kids, that I am so thankful for my job here at Forest Area. I love working with kids. I always have. But I do think that Forest Area is a very special place. And I'm glad to be here, and I'm thankful that your kids are here and that we get to share this adventure of raising kids together. So whoever you are, whoever nominated me, and then there were like many people who piled on and gave positive comments, and I had former students coming out of the woodwork, other people I've worked with. It was just a really special way to end the week last week. So thank you. Long video. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. If you got any questions, let me know. I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great day, Warriors.